Welcome to Make a Path Presents. I'm Ronnie Hayes, and today let's talk yet again about AMC Premiere. Now, this is something newer that AMC has been doing since I think season 9 officially for The Walking Dead. It might have been in the previous with Fear, but as they rolled it out, they were kind of tweaking it. With season 9, at least as far back as I can remember, they didn't do any of the episodes early except for the premiere. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm almost positive the rest of the season wasn't early, or else we would have talked about it. But for season 10, it's official. We got the email a little while ago. Anyone who signed up for newsletters for AMC. The Walking Dead, see the next episode now. Now, we received this on Friday, I believe, give or take, Thursday, Friday. And see it now, and each new episode 48 hours early, all season long. Now, again, I get the newsletters, and I try to focus on anything that's relevant for The Walking Dead. If they mentioned this in a previous newsletter and I missed it, I apologize, but I did catch this one. As far as I know, this is the first time where it's like, yes, it's official. Now, Fear the Walking Dead doesn't count, because like I said, for The Walking Dead, as they rolled it out, they didn't do the same. When Fear came out for the most recent season, yes, they did in fact air I think the first friggin' episode was like a week early. And then even for The Walking Dead, I think it was a week early for the premiere. And then the rest of the season, that seems to be the gimmick. 48 hours early, you get to watch it. So I know there's going to be a ton of fans that are just gutted from this because everyone likes to watch it and then go online and say whatever big thing happens. And you know damn well, the premiere, nothing spoilerific happened. So it wasn't that bad. But imagine the Negan Glenn Abraham kill and premiere existed. Imagine what were some of the biggest moments? The Sophia moment and premiere existed. Imagine all these big Shane's death and premiere existed. You would see so many fans on Twitter and Facebook, and with social media being more intertwined with people's everyday lives. You're gonna see it. I know it's easy to say, well, just don't go looking for the spoilers. I hate those comments because that's not true. You could be, I keep bringing this point up, but I think it's a perfect example. I was watching some trailer, I forget what it was. In my old videos, I talked about it, but it was like Terminator, for example. Has nothing to do with The Walking Dead. And as soon as I scrolled down, and it was for, and I remember this specifically, it was for the Glenn and Abraham death, and it was a spoiler. It wasn't people who caught it early, but I'm just like oh man, this movie looks good. I scrolled down to be like, yo, this looks bomb. First comment was like, Glenn and Abraham get it. Glenn and Abraham dies or something like that. So it's gonna make this a bitch for online fans that are active online. It is going to be a bitch. Because if it's big, it's going to get out there. If Negan died in episode 4, chances are, if you're active online, even if you avoid the Walking Dead sites, you're going to see a news article. And again, this reverts back to why I hate when people say that, because more and more sites and software, it's figuring out and determining what you like, and then it's placing ads that target you specifically. Like, I get a lot of Walking Dead ads because the software knows, Walking Dead is in a lot of shit I do. So I get a lot of the ads. So I get a lot of websites that I can't stand, and their spoiler-filled headlines just flood my feed when you click on Google or anything, and it gives you, like, entertainment news updates. So it's going to be difficult to avoid, but here it is. And I do want to mention and remind you guys, no, we're not doing live streams anymore for The Walking Dead, except for the premieres and the finales. And if the mid-season premieres and finales are kind of weaker, or if the popularity kind of wanes, or if there's not a lot of interest in the live streams, we'll cut them out and just do the main premiere and main finale. But as of right now, all premieres and all finales. I know with the new shows coming out, there might not even be gaps between seasons in the future. Who knows? Anyhow, so yeah, there's no live stream tonight as I upload this, but I got this idea, since they're definitely doing 48-hour early access, maybe I will cop AMC Premiere. And this way I can begin working on the review for it that Friday. So that way, if I peep it that Friday, then I don't know what she stole, but my daughter just came in and boom, ganked some shit. Anyway, if I peep it that Friday, I'll definitely be able to get that video out even earlier, which is a plus, because for this season, we're not doing just a first impression review where I turn on the camera and boom, there we go. It involves a lot of editing. They're polished videos, so it's going to be at least 10 hours at the minimum for every Walking Dead episode. It's going to be 10 hours put into putting that together. So that'll help me, and it might even, for episodes that don't have much there, I might even be able to get those up and ready by Sunday night or Monday the next day. I think that would be fantastic. If I can use something take the good out of the bad. This sucks. I think this is shitty for the fan base. I think that's terrible. But that's the direction we're going with entertainment as far as digital. Anyway, so if you go on to AMC, it'll have an ad for it, and again, it does verify it's all season long, and they can't take that back. Once they announce that, you would be able, I imagine, you would be able to get refunds. Everybody would, if they announced it and then they were like, oh, never mind, you can't have Walking Dead early, because it's proof positive evidence. It's all over the internet, so they can't reverse that. No matter what happens or how big the episodes are, the episodes are coming out 48 hours early. So here's a dive into full seasons of fan favorites. I never even heard of any of these except for Nosferatu. Here's an example of what's up. You can't see behind me, but it says The Cry and then Riviera. Start your free trial. You can go cop that if you're interested. I suggest cop it next week. That way you can get it right before. Time it right. Maybe you can get 2 episodes. It's only 1 week, so I don't know. Anyway, here is uncut and ad-free Fear Fest 30-plus horror flicks, including Halloween. I think this might be interesting to check out for other Flaws and Aws videos on the channel. I already got Amazon Prime. I already got Netflix. I already got HBO. So I got a lot I can pull from. But adding AMC Premiere isn't going to give me a ton. It'll, for The Walking Dead. But this Fear Fest might have a few good ones where we can add to what we're doing. Anyway, it says it gives you some information who can subscribe to AMC Premiere. Again, this is an add-on, and it's essentially like a little bonus for right now. It's essentially like a little bonus. Watch select programs ad-free. And I thought about it before. Why is it only the current programs? Why is it only the current, the current episodes? And I was like, oh my God, that's so friggin' stupid. Why did I not realize that? Duh, they already have distribution locked in with other places. I know who has Fear the Walking Dead. Is it Hulu? I know season 1 was like Netflix, and then season 2 and 3, or maybe that's Better Call Saul. But my point is, AMC already has distribution with digital providers. Netflix already has The Walking Dead seasons 1 to 8. I don't know if they have 9. I imagine they do. I have Netflix pulled up here, but you can still watch. The Walking Dead Season 9 on AMC Premiere. Yeah, right here. It looks like it is. The Walking Dead Season 9. Yep, alright. So, I imagine since they had their old deal in the past with Netflix, and again, this is speculation. I didn't look into it. It's not that big of a deal, but you can't watch the older ones. That could be something coming up. I didn't look much into this, but they have a list of what's... Wait, where's the list? Okay, if you click on this page, what's current, and this is the ad-free, current season only, Fear the Walking Dead. The Walking Dead, you get the full season 9, which they could have made a deal with Netflix. Just to give you an example, before they already made a deal with Netflix, so they can't say, okay, and we're also going to air it, because then Netflix would sue them for breach of contract. Again, speculating. But with season 9, they could have said, listen, Netflix, we're airing it. Do you want it too? And then Netflix is like, well, fine. Might as well. It's already fits in. Everyone already expects it to come on Netflix. So they got Talking Dead, final episodes of season 9, Killing Eve. Talking Dead seems like a great one to keep on there and add the past episodes. I think for some fans, they would get a kick out of that. I don't know how many. I probably wouldn't really care unless I was looking for like really behind the scenes stuff to add for future videos. But some fans would love to probably go back to season 2 or 3. When did it start? Season 3? Anyway, Killing Eve. It might be season 2. Full season 2. The Sun documentary now. Truth about Amanda Knox, Brockmire, Riviera, Into the Badlands. Final episodes of season 3. So you don't even get the whole season. And in here, full series. Nosferatu, A Discovery of Witches, Alcatraz Named the Rose, State of the Union. So you can see these here. Horror Master Class. I want to watch that. History of Horror Master Class. McMafia, Comic Book Men, The American West. And this is a full series. Ride with Norman Reedus, Unspeakable. Upgrade. So they don't have much. In my opinion, this isn't much at all. If I do AMC Premiere, and this is if I do it, it's only pretty much to get a head start on putting out the next Flaws and Aws video for The Walking Dead. That's something I would love to do as long as there's support for the complete season of season 10. And again, as long as there's support. I know one of my favorite videos to do is the Deeper Into, and that's one, unfortunately, we were only able to do 9 episodes. There just wasn't enough support holding it up. Hundreds and hundreds of positive comments. I still love the amount of positivity that came from the Deeper Into videos, but there just wasn't enough support to spend, 30, 40 hours a week creating those, and that's how much it took. Flaws and Aws takes a lot of time, but it's like 1/3 the less time than Deeper Into, which I never want to give up on, but until we grow, those are just not coming back. But for now, you guys let me know what you think about the 48-hour early. Again, I think that's tough. That's real tough. I don't think fans are going to be happy about that at all. But for those who are subscribed to this channel, I will seriously consider this and look into, because my weekends are really hectic, often, not all the time. So this could be something I could squeeze in there, and then it would help drastically get the videos out sooner so people maintain more interest in it. Because if it takes me till the end of the week, you had a whole week. Maybe you don't care. You know what I mean? So this might help. And give me your thoughts and opinions on that. Do you think if I were able to utilize this and get them out really soon, is that something you're, yeah, hell yeah? Or is it just like, don't even bother with AMC Premiere? But thoughts and opinions down there. I'm done talking. It's your turn.